Merhaba, welcome to Cooking with Hilda in Israel. This video is a tourist guide that has our reviews, recommendations, and opinions, personal opinions, for you to travel to this beautiful country, especially if you're traveling with kids and family. Traveling to Israel from United States is a long but easy trip now because Israel is once again open to all travelers regardless of whether we're vaccinated or not. Try to book in advance your ride from the airport to your final destination in Israel. Let's start this tourist guide with where to stay. We chose to stay in the old city, Jerusalem. Why is that? Because everything we wanted to see is walkable distance. We just walk every day, and the days we wanted to see places in far like Jericho, or you can go to Bethlehem, or other places, you just hire a chauffeur or a tourist guide from here. The main places where you can hire tourist guide are close to the old city, so it's easier. Also, it's beautiful, super safe. Actually, everywhere in Jerusalem is safe, so don't worry too much about it. The place where we chose to stay is very convenient. Why is that? It's because it's Mamila's apartment. Right in front of the Mamila's Mall is at the same complex, so it's easy to just wake up in the morning and just walk in front of your apartment to find food, to find very good brands if you want to shop, or souvenirs to bring back home. The Airbnb was clean with good space, a nice little garden, and the best views. I absolutely love bread, and bakers are an obsession for me. Israeli bread and pastries are amazing. They take their bread seriously, and I'm grateful for that. By the way, I do want to recommend you guys to try this delicious gelato that is in this mall. I try almost every flavor. So bad of me, but it was so delicious. So if you're here, try it. The restaurants are nice and the service is awesome everywhere you go. Israel has a lot of young population, most of them being a second or third generation immigrants, so its food culture is a melting pot. This means that Israel has one of the most diverse cuisines in the world. Now let's talk about the beautiful part, the old city of Jerusalem. It was so meaningful for me and my family to go see and touch each one of these places. That we grew up since we were little kids hearing all these stories, but by seeing it and being there, it takes a whole new level of understanding of the truth that is in the Bible. Places I do recommend you guys to visit, especially if you are coming here with kids, at the King David's Tower. It's nice, it's beautiful. You can see the tunnels, the underground tunnels with water, or the dry ones if you prefer, and the excavations, and it's beautiful and fun. So don't forget to visit the King David Tower. The Tower of King David was built in different stages in different periods of time. The museum exhibits archaeological remains of great value. Hezekiah's tunnels are a must when visiting this place. We accidentally entered to one of the excavations of the city of David that was closed, but they're going to reopen to the public soon. And the tunnels are long and narrow. What we didn't know was that no one was at the other side of the tunnel waiting for us.
This number right here.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Shalom.
Hatzilu!
Yeah. Move, Jeremy, move.
But our reward was to have the entire site that includes the oldest houses in Jerusalem just for ourselves. There are numerous books and articles written on ancient Jerusalem history, but will never compare to actually seeing it. Now, very close to the King David Tower, you will find a wall, the Western Wall. You have to go visit there, but don't forget to wear modest clothes and cover your head. Don't worry about anything, but in everything through prayer and petition with thanksgiving present your request to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Jesus Christ. In the old city, you will also find the Christian quarter, the Jewish quarter, the Muslim quarter, and it's good to go visit each of them. You have to visit La Via Dolorosa, but we want to recommend you guys to plan ahead this visit and have plenty of time because it's very crowded. You will see a lot of people there, so plan ahead. There, in La Via Dolorosa, you can buy a lot of things like spices, jewelry, clothes, and juices, natural fresh juices. But we want to recommend you guys that if you're thinking of purchasing a rock, a real authentic rock from Jerusalem, don't buy it in La Via Dolorosa or the markets around it because it's very likely that it's not going to be authentic. Instead, go to the places that Jewish recommend or they will buy these kind of things. And we asked the travelingisrael.com YouTuber. I'm going to attach the link to his YouTube channel in my description section so you can go check his channel. It's amazing. He gives a lot of information about visiting and traveling Israel. And you may ask yourself, why will they sell items from a real excavation in Jerusalem to the people? Well, let's learn why. Shalom.
שלום, welcome to Jerusalem.
תודה, מה קורה?
בסדר, תודה רבה.
אני רוצה אתה שפר לנו את הסיפור של החנשיטים מייחים שלך, בבקשה. קצת עברית רע.
תודה רבה, תודה רבה.
We can switch to English instead, so it's easier.
ברוכים הבאים לירושלים.
תודה, תודה רבה.
למקום הזה יש סיפור מאוד מיוחד.
תודה.
This place has a very interesting story.
Can we hear about it?
Yes, of course. Well, the story actually begins 24 years ago. At that time, in 1999, there was huge construction work made on the Temple Mount by the Muslims, in which a lot of material was removed and dumped. And inside that material were a lot of archaeological artifacts. Once we realized that, we built a sifting project on Mount Scopus, and over there the material has been sifted for the last 15 years. Actually, it's still going on there. The owner of our company, the company is called IDC, Israel Diamond Center. It's located in Tel Aviv at the Diamond Exchange. The owner of the company, Mr. Tavisal, is the major contributor to that sifting project. He gave them the money to build it, and he's been very supportive all along.
Wow.
Yeah, and at a certain point, he noticed that they started piling stones that have no archaeological value, but still came from the Temple Mount. So he asked the archaeologists, what are you doing with the stones? And they said, actually, we don't know what to do with them. We don't want to throw them because who knows, maybe some of them were part of the temple. You just cannot throw them away. And then he came up with an idea. I said, guys, I want to do something special with those stones. I cannot bear the thought that these stones will, after being buried for thousands of years on the Temple Mount, will go lost. And in the last 13 years, he's actually purchasing those stones from the sifting project, this way continuing to support them. And at his workshop, at the Diamond Exchange, the artists cut and polish the stones, give them the desired shape, and embedded them with gold and diamonds and create a very unique collection of artifacts and jewelry made of gold, diamond, and the stone from the Temple Mount.
Beautiful. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I want to
Thank you
recommend everybody to come to this place if you are really looking for authentic, beautiful artwork here.
Yeah. We are called Moriah Collection, because the stones come from Mount Moriah. And we are located at the Jewish Quarter in the old city of Jerusalem, and we would love to see your people there.
Yeah, thank you. I will clip the information down here, so don't forget to visit. Thank you very much. Toda Rabba.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
One of my favorite places to visit was the Tomb of the Garden. It's nice, beautiful. You see flowers, you see the tomb. Yeah, it's good. This may not be the real tomb, but it does remind us of the most meaningful thing on earth. It's empty, and He is risen. You and I can bring our burdens and sorrows to Him because we have hope in Him. Also, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre is very popular, so it's worth the visit. Go visit.
Lihat ke sini Romo. Okay, good. Thanks.
You probably heard about the Damascus Gate. It connects to a highway leading to Shechem. It's mostly used by Palestinians to enter the old city. It is very busy, and you will need plenty of time to cross it. You can find a big market where local Palestinians shop and access the city. Come, join me so you can see and hear what it looks like to walk through the Damascus Gate. The Roman Catholic Church of the Holy Family is right here. Yeah, right. This is the Damascus Gate. By the way, I forgot to mention that there is not such thing as personal space here. And another place I really love, I like too many places here, the King Stadium Tomb. Now, we also visited the Jordan River, Masada, the Dead Sea. If you also can go visit Bethlehem or other places that you can go visit from here. But when going to these places, we want to recommend you guys to hire a tourist guide that can also have his car. And why is that? Because you can stop everywhere or stay longer in a location if you wish. And also you can go visit other streets that you wouldn't go if you're going with a big group. Now, the day before you're visiting the Dead Sea, don't shave any part of your body. You thank me later. Now let's talk about food. Food here is delicious and fresh. So here we are eating the traditional breakfast, and as you can see, it has a lot of things like garlic. We are skipping this. My husband said we're skipping this. And there are like a lot of sauces that look very interesting and yummy. The parfait, and also croissant and some salmon, tuna, and a lot of stuff. Yeah, it looks super yummy. Coffee is great, juice are delicious. Yeah, so we're happy. She wants the garlic. And as always, I wake up early so you don't have to, so I can give you the sunrise. Thank you guys for being one more time here in Cooking with Hilda, watching this video about Israel. And if you like it and found useful information, please give me a thumbs up. See you guys next time.